Hello and welcome to YISSPN News. I'm your host Jane Warren.
And I'm Kevin Lee, and we'll be covering soccer, swimming for our spring mid-season report.
First on to the Lady Guardians soccer team. With only 8 returners and 12 rookies, the Lady Guardians have doing a phenomenal job as the new players learn the system and plays. Starting out the season with 2 losses didn't stop the Lady Guardians from winning the next 3. After beating Chadwick 6-0, the Lady Guardians continued their momentum all the way to Tejon for their first conference game and beat TCIS 4-0.
Impressive.
For their second conference game against SFS, they fell short with the final score of 1-2. After spring break, the ladies won against the Cougars. Dora Zoeller had an amazing penalty kick, and the opportunity was earned by a freshman, Saron Shiarji. And the next day, the ladies won against SAWS, with Sue having an amazing goal and freshman Kimberly Kraft making her first goal of the season. On Friday, the Lady Guardians traveled up to Daegu and won 2-1, with 2 goals from both Dora Zoeller.
Impressive. No words.
And great plays from the defense as they fought for every single ball in the air and on the ground. The Lady Guardians were able to go against the Crusaders once again. Despite the rainy conditions, the Lady Guardians pushed and fought to the last whistle, being down 2-0 in the first half. In the last 10 minutes of the second half, the Lady Guardians managed to put 2 goals back in, making it a tie.
Hello, Mr. Creech. Is this getting to you?
Yep, I can hear you, Kevin.
What would you say are the strengths and weaknesses of your new team?
Well, every team has strengths, every team has weaknesses. I think for us, our strength is we're fairly balanced on the field. I think we have players who can provide, their defensive abilities, and then we have players that are have attacking strengths. And then I think when those pieces come together, our strength is we're really hard to beat. And we can score goals. And so I think we're able to do all those things to be a complete team. People know their roles. The weaknesses right now is we haven't been able to put a whole game together. So we've kind of had moments in waves, and I think maybe more experience. We're lacking a little bit of experience, but I think putting a whole game together, and that's tough to do for anybody. But I don't know if I would necessarily phrase them as weaknesses, but areas that we can improve.
Thank you for your time, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks, Kevin. Right back to you.
And moving on to the boys soccer team has been working hard with their new coaches, Coach Johnny and Coach Martins. The boys have had a rough start to this season, following its conference rivals TCIS and SFS, but they were able to defeat Osan 7-1, with 2 goals by Pablo Yuste.
Did you see the bicycle kick that he did?
Of course. Amazing.
It was phenomenal.
Amazing. And 2 more goals by Shitaro Sumi, and 1 each for Joshua Kim, his first for this season, Jordan Hudson, and Daniel Kim. Against SAWS, they were able to win 6-4 with a hat trick by Tomasa Pespani, 2 from Shitaro Sumi, and 1 from Nikhil Sharma. Traveling up to Daegu, the game was tied with both teams not being able to score. However, in the last 3 minutes of the game, senior Joshua Kim was able to knock down the ball from a whopping 40 yards out. And the swim teams had their A and B meets at Chadwick. The boys finished 4th out of 11 teams, with Edward Park, Danny Kim, and Justin O receiving all conference honors. The girls team made history, finishing 2nd place as a team. Jiu Shin, Kelly Yoon, Rebecca Kim, Yuna Choi, and Yeji Kim received all conference honors. Jiu Shin won both 50 and 100 meter breast, becoming the first YIS individual event champion in school history.
I'm just really excited to see our athletes set some personal records. They have benchmarks now from ACSC, but we have 4 more meets, including kayak championships May 6th. So just excited to see them continually improve and show all those base schools what we're made of. So one more highlight from our ACSC meet was just seeing our athletes compete in these events they've never tried before. So we don't have a sand pit on our field, but Coach T taught them all the jumps, and then they went and ended up taking 2nd for our girls and our guys. Jung In-sun and Andy Kung both took 2nd in that event. And then we also did javelin, and Samson placed, and so did Maya Reed. So just proud of our athletes for trying things that they have never done before and still dominating. So thanks for cheering for track and field.
Make sure to show support to to your fellow Guardians by coming out to games, and also don't forget to follow us on YISSPN for updates. This has been YISSPN News.